Hello, it's Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a blessed day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And I would add one more thing to that. It's a benefit to us when we love ourselves too. So hair is in the spotlight today. What to do with black hair. How to feel about black hair. And how did black hair get to be such a negative thing? So I'm going to let you listen to this video, and that will explain what I'm talking about.
Most black women do not have long hair. They do not have long natural hair. Black hair does not grow. It does not grow at the same speed as other races of people. When we cut our hair, that's it. It's going to take a little while for it to grow. Damage or undamaged. Why do you think one of the major ways to make money is to sell black women growth oils? And I'm going to go here. I do not look feminine with natural hair. And I think most black women do not. They do not. And for a lot of, I know me, I feel prettier with wigs or straight hair. I feel prettier. I feel more feminine with hair, wearing hair that mimics another race of people. And I know that's a shame. And I know that's some internalized self-hate. But listen, my eyes aren't fooling me. I don't look okay.
Now, I think we can all sympathize with her. There's no point in beating up on women when they say this, because this is coming from somewhere, and it didn't just start last week or 10 years ago. This is inbred in our society. There is something wrong with the way we look. There is a particular look that is considered acceptable, and that's usually starts at the top of what white people think, and it trickles down until it gets all the way down to you're too dark, your hair is too nappy, your nose is too broad. Now, my feeling is that there's no such thing as being too dark, there's no such thing as having your hair that's too nappy, and there's no such thing as your features being too broad. These are things that are imposed on us from the outside. This woman, this very woman with the right attitude about herself is beautiful. And it doesn't mean that everybody in the world is going to think that. But everybody in the world doesn't think that with her with the wig on. She is beautiful in her own right, in the way that she's supposed to look. Part of what is wrong is the attitude. But that's something that has to be worked on later. There's nothing wrong with, she says she doesn't feel feminine, or that she doesn't look feminine with natural hair. But the femininity has to start on the inside of you. You have to feel feminine on the inside. And if you're carrying a lot of outside stress and walking around like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, it's going to show in your demeanor, in your face, and it's going to show in your attitude. And those things are not feminine. The best thing that a woman can do for herself, especially a black woman, is to develop herself, develop her mind, and work on your attitude, how you greet people. All of that has to do with how people view you. And I can't speak for this lady because I don't know this lady, but I think black women get bogged down too early with responsibility. And that takes away from your femininity. Sometimes it's imposed on you by family. Sometimes families expect more from black girls than they do black boys. And sometimes we make bad decisions early and we end up with a lot of responsibility relative to children. And that is a deal breaker for a lot of women if you don't have a lot of support. So a lot of it has to do with the kind of life we're living and the choices that we've made, not just whether or not we can grow long hair. Those very features that she has are features that other people would pay for. But because she exudes a sense of I'm not beautiful, then other people are going to say the same thing. Short hair, she's saying long hair. Well, if you don't naturally grow long hair, that means that your hair that grows out of your head is the best type of hair for you. And so you just need to learn how to take care of it. All of it is beautiful. I mean, look at Toni Braxton. This is the first glance that we got of Toni Braxton. This is her very first album. And everybody thought she is stunning. She doesn't have a whole lot of long wig hanging down her head. It looks like her natural hair. It looks like it might have been flat ironed or maybe even an old-timey pressing curl. But it looks like her hair. But she's absolutely beautiful. And this is Toni with her natural hair. It looks like her natural hair. It looks like a pressing curl. But look how beautifully she's made up. Now, this is in the hands of makeup artists and hairstylists and people who know how to put a celebrity together. But my point is, she can compete with anybody, anywhere, any race. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she's not the only one. This is Lupita. Lupita is dark-skinned. She has her natural hair and her natural features. And people say, well, she's got European features. Well, those lips don't look like European lips to me. That nose doesn't look like a European nose to me. And nobody would question the fact that she's beautiful, except a colorist black man like that basketball player that was always coming after her. But she's beautiful with natural hair. And this is Viola Davis with her natural hair, styled by somebody who knew what they were doing, who knew how to style natural hair. And it's beautiful. And she looks beautiful. But your beauty has to come from the inside. If you're operating on outside beauty, you are always going to be disappointed. And we all know that beauty doesn't last. But inside beauty does. The outside beauty lasts for a season, but your inner beauty lasts for a lifetime. Dr. Phil said on the Oprah Winfrey Show one time, and I will never forget that, when he said that when they were talking about why so many beautiful Hollywood celebrities can't stay married. And Dr. Phil said, people might fall in love with who you are on the outside, but they got to live with who you are on the inside. The inner beauty is the most important beauty, even as you make yourself as attractive as you can on the outside. I don't know who this is, but this is a beautiful dark-skinned woman with short hair. So this woman in this video was talking about long hair. Long hair does not make you beautiful. You might feel more attractive with the white woman's hair or another woman's hair on your head because they've told us that that's the standard of beauty. Doesn't mean you look the best with that hair on your head. It's just what you believe you look the best. And that is why self-love and getting in touch with the real you, who you are, and learning how to accentuate your look and your beauty. Everybody has it. I saw this on somewhere, and I thought this was such a beautiful young lady, and her makeup is put together right. She has full features. She has brown skin. She's gorgeous, but that's her look. Everybody can make their look work. And at some point, we have to let go of what somebody else said we were supposed to look like and say, this is what I look like. This is what I'm going to work with, and I'm going to be the best person that I can be with what I have, with my hair, my skin, my features, my height, my weight. If you need to lose some weight, lose some weight. Everybody has the ability to be attractive. Some people go to have cosmetic surgery. I'm not against that. I'm not even against people wearing wigs. But what's going to really make you beautiful is when you start from the inside, come outside, let your beauty show from the inside. Black women are beautiful with or without wigs. There are beautiful natural hairstyles. And I'm all in favor of women wearing wigs on bad hair days. Feeling good about yourself. And this is not just black women. We see white women doing all kinds of things trying to make themselves look different. So this is not just about self-hate. It's more or less, I think, about lack of confidence. So I would like to see black women evolve from the European standard of beauty. I think a lot is being done towards that. I think a lot of people have decided, I'm going to live my truth and I'm going to accept my beauty. And I believe that that is what we have to do on our journey to self-discovery and self-worth. And for this woman, I just hope for her healing. I hope for her healing and self-love, because she is worthy to be loved. And she is beautiful in her own way. And her truth, speaking her truth, to me is powerful. It's powerful for you to just say that. I know it's self-hate, and well, let me put it like this. I don't think black women's self-hate is any worse than any other woman's self-hate. Everybody is trying to do something that's not natural for them. Our beauty is just as good as anybody else's, whether we have long hair, short hair, natural hair, straight hair, permed hair, silk press, press and curl, whatever you can get your hands on. Braids and twists and locks, all of it can be beautiful. But that beauty needs to begin within, with how you treat yourself and how you treat other people. That is the true standard of beauty. But that's just what I think. What say you? Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video. And as always, have a great day.